What's going on, guys? Kieran from Fingers Crossed. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the Sealed Only League. I'm just going to pre-warn you, the next part of this I filmed ages ago and I was so tired and I don't know what happened, but I was on like a little crazy spell, so I'm chatting absolute nonsense. So forgive that. I try to edit as much of that shit out as I could when I'm not so delirious, clearly, from being tired, working too much or whatever. Yeah, I try to edit as much as I could out, so hopefully it's enjoyable. We're gonna open some what's it called? Lightning Overdrive, because we're gonna try and get a diviner, at least one, just to give us like a little follow-up play, because our deck is kind of in a good place right now. The extra deck only really, you could like get Zeus, but then you need to get the Lyric stuff or the Fuko, and then you've got IP Masquerena that could be useful just for something more to do on their turn rather than just making Lina to hope that they kill it for follow-up. But yeah, guys, without further ado, let's get into the open and then into the profile.
We had a terrible month last month. What can change that? Diviner. So let's go get one. Let's go. We're just getting straight into it, guys. Let's just get it done, eh? Let's just get it done. Let's find our diviner. We'll try and get a Beatrice. That's what we're gonna open. We're gonna open 4 packs of gold, which is essentially 1 box, and we're gonna open Lightning Overdrive as well. We can actually open like maybe 6 packs of gold because we only we got like saved from like £5 from like last month or something like that, because the gold are only like £25 each, like less than that I think in most places. Like I think Smith Toy Stores actually sold them for 15 the other day. Crazy. But let's get things going. 1, 2. Oh my god. Oh my god. We have to carry on. So maybe we can get another Fafnir. But 1 diviner, let's go. 2. 3. God, feels unfair, but it's allowed. So we've got 2 diviners. Oh, it does feel unfair though, let's not lie. Back-to-back secrets and they're both diviners, that is madness. Let's go. Could you imagine if we got 3? Crazy. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Oh, that's it, yeah. Like, absolute duelist, if you're watching, I know you're gonna be like, that's insane, and he doesn't really particularly like this part of the opening. Like, it's sealed only, you should open the packs. I do actually agree with him, you should open the packs, but sometimes you just don't got the money, right? Yu-Gi-Oh's an expensive card game, and it is what it is, you know? Like, you got rent, you got bills to pay for, you got product, you got your normal main deck to buy. I've just built, at the time of recording this, I've just built Despia. So the Alluvas are like 30 each, absolutely absurd. So that's already £90. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's tough, I'm not gonna lie, it's tough. So I'm sorry they don't like it, but yeah, back-to-back diviners and a Fafnir. That is pretty fucking wild.
Just doing a quick voiceover, guys, because for some reason, like listening back to this, I was just chatting utter rubbish, like just utter shit. Don't know what was wrong with me that day, like genuinely, I'm just, what the fuck. But without further ado, guys, we're just gonna open some gold now, and yeah, let's just get into it.
So, Intis would be good. Hand traps would be good. Beatrice, obviously, amazing. So, let's just do it. To start with, the fuck? DD Warrior Lady, low key, it would be fucking banner. I need to stop doing that. I always do stuff for laughs. It's my curse. We're opening 6-packs as well, so. Super Poly, because that is super fucking useful. Cheers, mate. Colwyn, fucking shambles, mate. 3. Forbidden Chalice. Genuinely, Forbidden Chalice Mago. I was trying to find that for Despia. It's fucking impossible. That card is like, no one has it for trade. I had to buy one. Jokes. 4. What's with the fucking Super Polys, man? Next one then. Fuck. Pictures, there we go. One card we can use. Cheers. Fuck, man. Last card. Two Beatrice and a Blue Eyes. Don't know how to feel about that, really. Low key, I want to put the Blue Eyes in there because I think it's hilarious. Maybe I'll put it in the side for more opportunity if I can. If I think, oh, I'm 1-0 up, I'll put it in for a bit of banner. Do you know what I mean? Tribute someone for the Blue Eyes. That'll be hilarious. But 2 Diviner, 1 Fafnir, 2 Beatrice. You can't complain about that. Last episode we've got, I think we now have access to 2 Intis and a Herald. That's fucking wild. That's pretty good. Like, there's not much more to make it full power Drytron other than that. So yeah, super happy with that.
Okay guys, so now we're gonna go over into, well, this is the deck profile. So yeah, here we go. We'll just get through it quick and then I'll explain, then we'll explain some of the matches. So obviously we're playing the normal 4 that most people are playing. This arguably some people are not playing, but I actually think this game wins me more games than not. This and Broadsword is game. Like, that is a ridiculous amount of attack. So going first and this, if going second, is unreal. It's won me so many games, so many. Then of course, play as many names as we can. We've got 3 Alpha, 3 Zeta, 3 Gamma. In the duels, you'll see that, well, if you see the footage, in the footage, I actually play the rares because I'm doing this deck profile afterwards. It's all over the place. Don't know what happened to me this month. 3 Gamma and 3 Delta. I think I'm always going to play the Supers because I like that they're all matching. I don't particularly like the Secret Zetas. I don't think it looks good. Ultras might be nice for these if they ever do that, but for now, all the Supers, I just prefer them to all match. It's irrelevant that I'm saying that, but I'm just letting you know. We've got 1 Vanity's Ruler because going first is King. 2 Diviners, which I kind of feel like it's weird because of the open, but it happened and I imagine it's not going to change much anyway. We're actually going to be playing, despite it being before, we're actually playing the new ban list. So I've only got 1 Ava. I've got 2 Orange Light and 1 Purple Light, just for more to have really. But I'll have to rethink my strategy for next month. Then we've got 2 Veiler, 1 Belt and 1 Ash for our remaining hand traps. Obviously I lose a lot of die rolls, so it's good to have a go second bit, and any 2 names is essentially full combo. Onto the spells, we've got obviously the Ritual spell, our 1 Nova, but 2 more ways to get to it. But I'm not sure I like this because there's hands that I've had Fafnir and Nova in my hand, and then this is a dead card. It could have been something else, a name or a hand trap or something like that. 3 more names. Cyber Emergency, so absolutely broken. I think we have like 15, 16, 17 names or something like that. No, it'd be like 20 names now. Then 1 more, last 3 of For the format that we're playing in, Twin Twisters is necessary. Yugioh and Absolute Duelist play hella amount of back row, and I'd rather just go in against Frostelia in it with his Thunder Dragons with these in, than play against Yugioh and like not have these, because they do play a lot of traps. And then for the last remaining cards of the main deck, we've got one Chalice, one Called By, and one Foolish Burial, which is again another name. For our extra deck, we're going to be going. So we now have 2 Fafnir. Again, I can't believe that we got the 2. It is crazy. It's actually necessary to play 2 in my opinion in the full power version. We've got 1 Link Krebo. I would like Anima, but it is what it is. 1 Lana, just because it's good if we brick. Pentastag. I've got space, so this is in here just in case I need to. I think it might be good. So Cerberus is obviously a good card. Phoenix is good. Unicorn. Then obviously we'll last Boral Sword for the final of our links. Then obviously Herald, Beatrice, and Tis is essentially what you need for Diviner. I actually have this in here, Wizard of Tomorrow, because I forgot that I took out Instant Fusion. But yeah, you don't need, like, this is just a mistake. But there's nothing else I would need. And then the Shadow package, just because I have those in my extra deck. In my side deck, I have the Shadow package for going second. Because obviously the Shadow package is not only a name, it's like you get a body, you get a pop, banish some stuff. It's pretty good. Okay, next side deck. We've got 3 Lava Golem as per the Shadow package, as before mentioned. Skull Moister just as a different option for a hand trap. And we've got Quiritis and Dakini. This is good for going second. I've got, again, don't have much option for side deck, so it is what it is. And this is obviously good against back row. And then the last 3 are anti-traps. Like with Twin Twisters in, I don't mind maining these in if I know I'm going first, just to play all this going second. But yeah, that's it for the deck profile, and let me tell you how the games went. Okay guys, just to end off, you can see the Principal Saiyans just there. Look at him, absolutely looking like a boss man, absolute boss man. So let's get into the games. So just go through them real quick. Nothing. There's quite a common occurrence between them. So round 1, I played against Absolute Duelist, and so I won the die roll. I went first. Fortunately, he only had an Ash, so I basically played through the Ash, went full combo, and essentially we just went to game 2. Game 2, I had nothing for him. I drew okay. If I was going first, I would have probably gone full combo. But Absolute Duelist is a good player, so very experienced player. So like he knew when to hit the deck, which is obviously difficult. And Citadel is king, so there's not much you can do against that. And obviously he plays some back row, so the back row and Citadel just can't. In this version, there's just not enough follow up. And in game 3, I was feeling pretty confident because I was like, well, I just win because I could just repeat game 1, go combo and that. But I didn't. I bricked. I didn't see any names. I think I had like 2 Twin Twisters, IO or something like that. Not IO. Royal Decree, I think, in my hand. I think I had Intis. No, not Intis. Cyber Angel? What the fuck is it called, man? Benton. I had Benton in my hand. And maybe like Cyber Emergency, and I think he ashed the Cyber Emergency, and then I was like, fuck. And then he was able to just close out the game because I couldn't do anything. So we lost round 1 to Absolute Duelist. It is what it is. It happens sometimes. But yeah, moving on into game 2, we played against Frostelia. He actually plays at my locals. He's a cool guy. We test a lot together as well, so it's pretty fun. It's nice to see that he finally has Titan as well. He doesn't have a YouTube channel because I feel like that would have been good to see his videos, because he's been searching for Titan since the beginning of the game. Like since January he's been searching for Titan, and he only recently got him, I think last month. Last month he got him 2. He's opened so much Soul Fusion, he got loads of Colossus, stuff like that, but just could not get him. So my heart goes out, he's got him now, and yeah, it was a great game. Like, we don't time our games, we just play. So we actually played like an hour and a half, it was fucking crazy. So the first game went much like the first round went much like the first round of Absolute Duelist. Basically, I won the die roll, I comboed, I won. We went to game 2. And it's basically what happened, like, again, just what happened. Game 2, he went first, and he just like Titan, I think, a back row, and had like something else, I think a couple of more monsters, and he was just able to control the game. I couldn't really do much. Like Titan control, like the pops were quite actually annoying. He had like, I think he had like Matrix in his hand, and he had Dark in his hand, and there was just not much I could do. Game 3, like I drew okay. I ended on like a subpar board. I couldn't make ultimateness because I couldn't get fairies in my hands realistically, so I tried to play differently. And then that game was quite back and forth. He made Titan on his turn then he just like attacked. He popped my stuff, attacks, and then I made my stuff, got rid of his Titan, comboed a little bit more. And then he set up stuff to like defend a little bit. And then on my turn, I just finally made Quadrantids and Boral Sword and just finished him off. It was pretty good. It was a very enjoyable game. Again, it was like an hour and 30 minutes. It was nuts. So much fun. And yeah, that leads us into game 3, where we were able to play against Joe again. Last month he beat us with his virtual world strategy, and I was hoping to get the win against him this time. It's cool playing Joe. He's a chill guy, like super chill. Like if you listen to him speak, it's like he's relaxed, so relaxed. Life does not faze the man. But going into that game, so it was basically much like the other 2 games. I won the die roll. I went first. I comboed. I won. Then going into game 2, I drew nothing. I didn't have anything for him. I didn't have any hand pieces. So eventually he comboed and he won. So that was pretty good. It's cool to see virtual worlds because obviously I'm recording this now after the tins have come out, and I now have a virtual world core, and I'm interested to play it. I like the way the deck plays. I'm not so interested in playing meta decks. I just want to play decks that have interesting ways to play. Like the tribute mechanic of the Droitrons interests me, so I wanted to play that. The virtual worlds target their stuff to send stuff to summon. That is also an intriguing way to play. So I am looking forward to playing that also. So it looks fun. So it was nice to see him combo so that I can maybe learn the deck, because he essentially just has full power. Like he's got everything that he needs. I think it would just be like maybe some main deck stuff like E-Core or something like that. And in game 3, again, I was feeling pretty confident. I was going to go first, I was going to combo, I was going to win. I bricked. I think that game I drew like 3 Twin Twisters, which is obviously not great. The Twin Twisters, by the way, I kept them in because to pop his Chuche straight away, like I can just discard a Droitron, pop his Chuche so he can't pop any of my monsters, because obviously the fragility, if that's even a word, of the sealed only deck is that if they get rid of my Fafnir, I'm fucked. So we had to do it that way. But yeah, I didn't draw much else, to be honest. I forgot to side out stuff like Royal Decree. I think it was Royal Decree, something like that. But yeah, I forgot to side some stuff out, just made a mistake, and then bricked, and then he just controlled, and then he beat me. But my camera is literally just about to die. So that wraps it up, guys. That's quite lucky that we got to the end. Hopefully it don't cut out now. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. We do have something special for the next Sealed Only League for October. Something very special, something very interesting. So Absolute, if you're watching, mate, better watch out. And Joe as well, and all you guys. But thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.